And good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in. News Talk 95.3, Michiana's news channel. Once again, I'm your host, Casey Hendrickson. Joining us is South Bend Fraternal Order of Police President Harvey Mills. We are talking about the police, Mayor Buttigieg situation. He's given us some background on what happened with the Eric Logan shooting and Sergeant Ryan O'Neill. And Harvey, as we were pointing out, the evidence right now seems pretty clear that Sergeant O'Neill acted appropriately that night. Unfortunately, a man lost his life, but the officer appears to have had no choice whatsoever. Sergeant O'Neill has now resigned. But then the mayor of South Bend, who should have the backs of his police department until any wrongdoing is proven, comes to town. And what was the private reaction of officers when they saw Mayor Buttigieg marching with people who were literally holding up signs that said cops and Klan go hand in hand?
Right. So it's just demoralizing. Officers are angry. I've spoken with more than 20 officers that are looking to either resign, retire, or find other employment. Actually, just with 10, 20 minutes ago, I received information that 2 resignation letters were turned in just yesterday and today. So that's 2 more. So now we're 5 in just a couple of weeks, I think. And plenty more apparently are looking to do so as well.
So we have 5 officers that are looking to resign from the police force, and we have up to 20 who are discussing it currently?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. What is the reason? Are most of them younger officers or older officers? And obviously Mayor Buttigieg is not going to be around for much longer. So what's the reason? Is that they just don't trust that the future administration would also have their back, or do they just not want to be involved in policing at all?
Well, it's hard to say. There's lots of those couple of reasons I pointed out. Certainly officers being shot at is not something somebody who wants to go home and tell their spouse, or not come home, sadly. So policing in general is being, has been tougher in the last several years, especially with the recent criticism and whatnot. So, yes, with disparaging remarks here in South Bend, I think that's pushing guys to other municipalities, that aren't going to treat them that way.
What was the point of Mayor Buttigieg sending the department a bunch of pizzas a week or 2 ago? What was the point of that?
I really don't know. Those officers didn't eat those pizzas, I can tell you that. Mm-hmm. And they left the building and went somewhere, but not at the police department.
Interesting. Yeah, we had some officers tell us about that, and then I think it was a few days after we had heard about it, we started seeing that it was picking up national attention as well, he was doing it. And of course, the FOP said we want apologies, not pizzas, which was a great line, by the way.
Yeah.
So we have
support, most of all.
Well, and I think the community understands how important the police department is. What is it, since we're getting short on time, Harvey, what is it that you want from the next administration? We're going to have a new mayor, and whether it's going to be Sean Haas or Mueller, what is it that police officers are hoping to get from the next mayor of the city of South Bend?
Support, and to put public safety back in the forefront. We've kind of been pushed to the back, fire department and police department. And, there's a lot of, small crimes that, we need to be looking at, which, helps decrease the number of large crimes. We really need an administration that supports its officers.
Will the FOP withhold or consider their endorsements this time around much more closely than maybe they have in the past?
Yeah, we will definitely investigate that. That's up to our membership, of course, mm-hmm. and how they vote to proceed. But I'm sure that we will investigate any endorsements fully.
All right. South Bend Fraternal Order of Police President Harvey Mills was joining us. Thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it. We know you've been really busy lately with all of this, but thank you so much for taking the time to explain the FOP's position and support the police department here.
You're welcome, Casey. Right. Thank you.
Right. You take care. All right. So obviously, the FOP is not happy about this. Of course, we've been documenting all of that, but I wanted you to hear it from them about what their concerns and how they've reacted to some of the criticism. And we haven't heard some of the internal reaction firsthand from the FOP or law enforcement to some of the things that the mayor has said and done as of late. We've got open lines coming up next on 95.3 MNC.